Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Maldini. Out of play for a throw. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. Here's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Forward it goes. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. And it's played. Oh, greatly! Off the post! Ibrahimovic. That's put pay to the danger. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Nedved! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Vieira. And this is... He's having a shot! And that should get the job done. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
France have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vieira. Davids. It's a searching pass. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Roberto Carlos. Desai attempts a clearance. Azar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Thuram certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Davids, Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Hazard. It's Hazard! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Oh, this looks sharp. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And it's Maldini. Davids. Here's Vieira. And here's Azar. Thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cleared without hesitation. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ledjed. Lam.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! It's a pretty loose pass.
He'll be disappointed with that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a mistake! Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That's a sharp pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. He's looking wide. Getting up there! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
The attendances for this match is 71,500.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. France leading now.
Number 22.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Luis Suarez.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's gone looking for safety. Now that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a pop! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it again! It's is incredible!
23.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Davids. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic is onto this. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's been hooked away.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well,
at a
that
time.
might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Deftly away. Ambitious ball here. It's a promising position. Nice control. Aimed at the far side. And they've got rid. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final
now,
thoughts,
please
Jim?
turn
Well,
towards
a decent
the
draw,
screen for
Peter,
live
with a
scores
good
and
mix
all
of
today's
action and
games.
plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, that's well spotted, and it's Nedved, and he plays one through. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Hullet. Looking for the run. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi chasing after it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's managed to get free. And that's a... Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. And Milan have the lead. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Thuram, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's tidy. And he's being shifted off it. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And again! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. He's found some space. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And Hullet! Nedved does really well to win the ball there. This is a promising build-up. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. And again, they're pressing effectively.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a quick one, and here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute at
Well,
a
that
time.
tackle was certainly sturdy.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Defending of the desperate variety. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So, into the second half.
Coming on the field is
Milan
number
currently
22,
ahead by the smallest of margins. Eto'o! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
This ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, again there's no way through. Eto'o needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hullet. Now there's a find, and the shot! In he goes again! Davids.
The attendances for this match is
And the through ball,
71,550.
nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Azar, and he's running through. And that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham running with the ball. Bellingham, good strong midfield running here. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham, and a header! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Number
time.
17.
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 23, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And it's De Jong.
22,
That's an imaginative pass.
number 10,
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good
Number 18.
intentions.
Jude Bellingham. Number 7,
Now it's Mohamed
Cristiano
Salah.
Ronaldo.
He is through
Number
here.
2, Frankie
Tries to
de Jong.
pass it through. Shot could be on. And it's Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal
And with
for
that,
AC
it is
Milan
pretty much a
after
done
17
deal.
minutes is
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. 75 minutes played. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Bellingham, searching pass, he's played there. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Hullet. And it's Salah. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Thuram calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Thuram. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played. Tries to play it through. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
substitution for AC Milan, number 15.
He's shaping up to have a crack from
Jude
here.
Bellingham.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Number 6, Andres Iniesta.
Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Oh, it really is a finish of the Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So could they be onto something here? Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Eto'o, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.